All right, so here it is, 69 Chevy C20. I completely redid the interior. It's the same seat, but this new gas tank and floor and mats and dash and steering wheel, and painted the inside. Put new tires on, all four of them brand new. Probably got a couple thousand miles on them. Going under the hood, a 355 Chevy small block. I just put it in. I haven't even put on 2,000 miles yet. So it's a new engine. It's got a Holley carburetor. You have to run an electric fuel pump with this engine. So I had to get a electric fuel pump and put it on the fender. I'm not really crazy about that, but it works. So this guy, Herzog, he's from Warrenton, Missouri. He rebuilt the transmission just a little bit less than a year ago. The guy's he's been building transmissions for years. He does it for race cars too. Yeah, like I said, all tires are new. I did a little bit of shining on this section of the truck just to kind of give me an idea what a spray can clear does, and I wasn't really that crazy about it, so I just kind of left it in that condition. And I got a spare tire for it. I painted the floor of the bed with some kind of like a real thick paint for bed floors. So it's got a couple funny hooks here. I'm not sure if this bumper, I'm pretty sure this bumper's stock, but I don't know exactly what that's for. It does have a receiver, so it's nice. The rear wheels, when I got the truck, the brakes were shot, the cylinders were shot, the drums were shot. So I had to pay I think it cost about $600 to get new drums and all that done. Probably a total of maybe closer to $1,000 just for the rear brakes. So these things are brand new. I mean, that's kind of a big deal, because if you don't do that, you can't use the rear end. You got to have that all done. So I took care of that. Wasn't expecting to have to do that, but I did. Front brake, same thing, only I just had to replace the wheel cylinders. I didn't have to replace any of the drums and, of course, everything. There really wasn't that much. It's just an axle, so that was cool. And I also put on a new master cylinder. There's a new power steering pump down there. The power steering box is also new down there. It's kind of hard to get to, but unfortunately, when it sits for a while, it just drips a little bit of power steering fluid. I cannot get it to stop. I've tried. A friend of mine who works on these trucks for years, he said that good luck on any of those steering boxes ever not leaking, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I haven't started this thing up since, I don't know, it's been probably getting on to 2 weeks. So let's give it a whirl, see what we got. I'm gonna pump the gas a little. It starts right up. My Buick, that one took a lot longer to start up after sitting for a week. Oh, it's got a stereo in it too, by the way. I mean, it gets up and goes. So, got an HEI distributor. Oh, well, you can hear me now. It's got headers. The pipes end about midstream down. I would prefer to have them go out the back, but that's for another day. So let's go for a ride. All manual brakes, no power brakes. Wouldn't be really hard to put a brake booster on there, but I never did. These manual brakes actually work pretty darn good. So did you see the hood pop up? Of course, it's going to do that when I'm videotaping it. You know, that's just the way it works. Hold on a second. Let me stop and go close the hood. I only had one hand to close it with, so. Ooh, I got a spider. Okay. Rattles and clangs here and there, not a big deal, but I imagine some of them could probably be silenced a little bit. Okay. It's got some power. You gotta hold on. I mean, first gear in the transmission is, I don't even know if it ever really drops into first that much because it's so low. But it'll leave a nice long black stripe down the road if you want to do that. It's got maybe in the fan box it might have a little bit of I don't know. I got this truck out of a barn, and I know that there were mice that had made nests in the fan box. I don't know if I've ever really gotten it all cleaned out. I did everything I could, and after sitting for a couple weeks, it's still a little bit there. It's not powerful. It's just a little annoying. So I'm gonna go down the highway here. That's 3,000 RPMs at 60 miles an hour. That's pretty much basic for any old Chevy truck that I've had. I don't know, there might be a way you could put different rear end gears in it to maybe get a little more out of those RPMs. I don't know for sure. I'm definitely not an expert in that department. But yeah, so there it is. Really much else to show.